What's going on, YouTubers? Hold on a second. Just got back from having a few beers at one of my favorite beer joints here. It's so loud in there I couldn't make a video there, but anyways, went and saw my lawyer today. Pretty bad news. Things are starting to heat up in Central America, where the U.S. government's putting a lot of pressure on people not to, was pushing a lot of pressure on these various governments to make it more difficult for Americans to get a second passport and a residency. Like I said in a previous video, they more than doubled the waiting time from a temporary residency to a permanent, so it really sucks. I'm glad I'm in, so it probably won't affect me. I asked about that. The fees are going up, and it's possible they could change the naturalization by increasing the amount of time, but as of right now, they haven't. So for all of us who went in years ago, we're okay. Anyways, I'm here in Central Park, Parque Central in Guatemala. There's the flag over there. It's a nice, beautiful day here. Sun's going down. As you can see, there's a presidential palace. It's all covered up. They're doing some construction over there. To be honest, I haven't been here for about 4 or 5 months, so not sure what all is going on. But they were doing construction before I left, but it wasn't all covered up. You used to go to tours there. I don't know if you still can. There's the church over there. The church, yeah, it's open right now. You can go inside if you want. I don't usually go inside churches much, but anyways, there it is. Anyways, lots of changes here. The residency is getting much more difficult. And speaking of residency in Guatemala, I'll say it's the same in Central America. The U.S. government's putting pressure on all Latin governments to make it more difficult for Americans to leave, to get a legal residency, to get legal bank accounts. So if you're sitting on the fence, don't. You better make some move now. So you can still start up SA corporations and move assets that way. You can still transfer assets through Bitcoin, Litecoin, and a few other coins, you know, if you want privacy that way. There's still ways of doing that, but getting a legal place to live is getting harder and harder and more difficult. Anyways, I'll stop harping on about it, but this has been on the books for a long time. If you listen to Johnny Mueller, you'll have noticed over the years he's been talking about it, but now it's finally happened. There's a fountain over there, it's not going. Anyways, this is what's going on now. So if you're wanting to put money offshore, if you're wanting to get a residency, you need to make some moves right now. At least get the clock ticking on a temporary residency, but now in Guatemala, you have to wait up to 5 years before you can start the permanent. That's a long damn time to wait. Anyways, it's a really nice day here. The weather's really nice too. It's raining at night, it's raining a little bit, but pretty much in the capital, the weather's perfect almost. It's a little bit hot. Up in Sheila, it's a little cool, not too cool though. It's almost perfect weather. I guess it's summer here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas right now in South America, it's winter time, so it's a little chilly down there. Anyways, I got some comments from the previous video on how hard is it to get residency in Venezuela. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to go down there. It's pretty dangerous right now. I heard from various law firms, they're pretty flexible in giving people passports down there, but since the regime down there might be changing, you might pay a lot of money for a passport that might not be any good if a new government ever comes in. Same thing if you get a residency there. My understanding is Venezuela is letting in a lot of people from the Arab world, Syria, Jordan, places like that. So if you're from that part of the world, you can get in, but if they ever change the rules with a new government, whatever you paid for might not be any good, just to be blunt. I'll just be blunt about it. So yes, it's flexible there, but for how long, I don't know, because the U.S. is sticking its nose in everywhere nowadays, making things tough. And I don't think the government there has long to be there. Anyhow, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you. Just a little view of Parque Central. Nice, beautiful day. Got the pigeons over there, people feeding the pigeons. Police over there. There's some Garifuna ladies over there braiding hair. Anyways, I wish the fountain was on, but it's not. Here's a nice shot of the church. Anyways, I'm gonna put this online tonight. Thank you.